Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Trucks, and we are back on schedule this week with the Crash City episode on Sunday again. So this is Crash City requested episode 132, and it is a request by Manuel Villardo Productions 216, and they requested an 8-engine free-for-all with Arthur, Stepney, Gordon, Henry, Edward, Spencer, Boko, and Duck. So it'll be the best of 7 rounds. May the best engine win, and let's begin our competition today. And here we go, round 1, starting off with Spencer. We got Trackmaster 2 Spencer this time, who hasn't seen the light of day in a little bit, so he's out there. We got Stepney, Gordon, Duck, a little bit sluggish. Let me just get moving a little bit. Edward's off. Okay, Spencer and Duck get taken out by Spencer and Gordon. Arthur is on his way. There we go. Boko's stuck. Oh, Spencer is taken out by Gordon. Boko tips over. Arthur's has his front wheels off. Henry's stuck on the cross-track, and Gordon collides into the side of him, but is not able to push him over. Man, that was... usually we got a bunch of crashes right in the center there. Duck and Stepney in the center there, and then Boko and Edward off to the left a little bit. Spencer down in front. It's kind of interesting. Arthur's stuck. Henry is behind him, and then Gordon crashed into the side of Henry. No one is still moving, but I think Gordon was the last one going and went on the attack on Henry, so I think we're going to give the first point to him, because I don't think anything else is going to happen for a while. So final call, Gordon gets the first point of the round 1, so he is currently in the lead, but we'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, well done, Gordon. Good start for you. Let's get them back at the starting gates for round 2. Alright, and round 2 is here. There goes Gordon and Boko falling behind. Here comes Henry. And there goes Duck, followed by Arthur. And Boko eliminates Duck, and Boko is in trouble. Oh, and he's knocked over Henry as well. That's all 3 green engines down. Even though there's no teams, it's still all the green engines are off. But Arthur clears the track. Spencer has his front wheels off because he's pushing Arthur too much, and Arthur's derailed, and Spencer gets taken out by Stepney, and Stepney and Gordon are both in trouble. Arthur is limping around as well. Edward shoves up the back of Arthur, and Arthur's off the tracks. Edward manages to get through. Stepney and Gordon are hanging precariously off the tracks in the back there, and Edward won't be able to get to them because he crashed into a derailed Arthur. So looks like Edward was the last one going. Stepney and Gordon are both on the tracks, but they have too many wheels off to get a good grip on the rails. So looks like the round 2 goes to the number 2 engine, Edward. How good is that? So Edward and Gordon, both blue engines and both on the steam team, both have points on the board. So it's a tie so far, but we'll see how that goes in the coming rounds. But let's get them reset for round 3. And for round 3, we got Edward going first because he got the point last round, and Duck is off as well. And here goes Spencer giving chase. Arthur from the LMS. Stepney, the Bluebell engine. Spencer is pushing Duck. It looks like they're heading for Edward. Edward's off the tracks. Stepney crashes into Spencer. Oh, and almost switches tracks, but Henry puts this end to that. Gordon's the last one out, and Duck is in trouble. But he takes down Henry and actually gets back on the tracks. What a recovery from Duck. Gordon's still on the tracks. He does have a point. All the rest do not. And oh, Duck hits Henry, and he takes down Arthur with him. What a mess. That was pretty interesting. Now we got Boko and Gordon still going. They make it past Henry. It looks like Gordon has a front wheel off. This could only end badly for him, and he's off the tracks, mostly out of view, but right on the points. Seems to be where a lot of engines fall off. So Boko is still going around. He's the first engine still going at the end of all this, so well done to Boko. And he is also on the board now, tied with Gordon and Edward. No engine with more than 2 points yet, but we've got a good spread of engines so far. And will Boko derail on Gordon? Nope, keeps on going and frees Gordon. Alright, Boko on the board. Let's go to round 4. And round 4 starts off with Boko. And then we got Arthur going next. Now we're going to have the 3 railway engines, first with Gordon, and next Henry, and finally Edward. Here comes Duck. And Edward is taking out Gordon. One of the other engines with a point on the board. Oh, Henry takes down Boko. Now Stepney's trying to take down Edward. All the engines with points are getting taken down. Stepney tries to clear the tracks. He's off the tracks. Edward is still being pushed around by Spencer. He's caught Spencer and blocking the tracks. Henry is just caught up with Arthur. Duck going on his own. As Spencer tries to recover, he's off. Henry now has his front wheels off. He's limping around. He's stuck on the curve. Arthur escapes unharmed. Duck is just trundling along. All well and good for him. Let's see what happens. Will Henry recover? Will he take Duck down? And Henry's still going for now. Can he recover? Oh no, he's stuck and he's fallen over. Duck and Arthur, the only 2 left going. And neither of them have a point on the board, so we will have a new competitor emerging, so they're kind of close. Arthur's kind of catching up to Duck, but I'm not sure if it's going to be fast enough, so we might need to go to a tiebreaker. Let's see. Actually, I think Arthur's getting a little bit closer. We'll let it play out for a second. Henry's trying to take down the tracks. That's very nice of you, Henry. Well done for that. Arthur, maybe not the next cross track, but the one after there'll be a collision, or maybe this one. Arthur's going for an attack. He tries to take down Duck. Not enough power. And we're going to try it again, or maybe Duck's going to go on the attack. And it looks like that's what's going to happen. Duck collides with Arthur, and Arthur's still off the tracks, but he's limping, and now he's fallen over. And Duck is halfway on the tracks. Kind of interesting. Thought Arthur was going to try to take Duck down, but Arthur tried to speed through the crossing. Duck crashed into him, and then they both got derailed, but Arthur was still kind of going on the other track for a minute, and then he fell over. But I think we're going to give the point to Arthur. He was the last one going, even though just barely limping along, but I think it was enough to award him the point, so very close one, but Arthur takes the point for round 4. So 4 different engines all on the board, 4 other engines without any points. Very close one, Duck. You almost had it, but this one goes to Arthur. Round 5 is inbound. And round 5 is emerging. We're over halfway through the competition, and no one has more than 1 point on the board, so this is really still anyone's game. Arthur went first, and we got a bunch of other engines going. Gordon's there. Looks like he and Spencer might duke it out, and they've collided. They can't. Gordon almost took down Spencer. He's kind of creating a traffic jam. And Edward collides with in the back. Oh, Gordon, Spencer, and Duck are all down. Oh, it looks like Stepney was pushing Arthur and fell over. Henry is sandwiched between Edward and Duck. Edward and Arthur both have points on the board. Duck and Henry do not. They just slip past Gordon. I'm not sure how. I feel like Henry and Edward might fall over on the points or something, but we'll see. Oh, Arthur actually gets caught on Gordon, but he recovered quite nicely there, but that was pretty scary for him, I bet. Henry looks like his front wheel's just about to come off. Oh, he switched tracks, and now Gordon blocked Henry, Edward, and Duck, and now they're off the tracks, and now Henry and Arthur having the strongest engine competition, but Henry's not really on the track, so Arthur's now just pushing him to the side. This is quite a mess in the center there. Well, look at all the engines in different angles and stuff. Gordon derailed Edward and Duck. I think that was his plan, to try and block the other engines with Gordon. It was quite effective, actually. So, but it looks like Arthur was the last one going. Edward and Duck fell over. Henry was on the tracks, but half on the tracks, but wasn't really moving. I think we're going to give this point to Arthur. So it looks like we might have back-to-back points for the big LMS tank engine in maroon, Arthur. So well done, Arthur. He's been a pretty good competitor in the past, but it's kind of been absent for a while, but now he's reappearing and coming back in full force. Well done, Arthur. Will he win this? Let's find out. 2 more rounds to go. Alright, and this is round 6, penultimate round. Arthur is going to go first again, because he got the last point. Edward's falling behind. And Henry and Duck from the Great Western. There is Gordon. followed by his rival Spencer. Maybe not rivals anymore. And Stepney and Boko. Everyone's still on the tracks, and until Stepney and Duck fall over, Boko takes down Spencer. Edward is looks like he's derailed. He takes down Henry with him. Gordon's derailed. Arthur slides in the back of Boko. Boko's still kind of on the tracks, and Gordon's stuck on the cross track as well. Boko's limping around. He might crash into Gordon, or just might overturn and block the entire tracks. That works too. So, looks like maybe Arthur going for a three-peat, 3 rounds in a row for him. It looks like Gordon's off the tracks and Boko just tipped over. He was just being pushed around by Arthur, so wow, what an interesting turn of events. Who would have thought Arthur come out of nowhere and just get 3 rounds in a row? Can he go for a 4th round? I don't know, but we will see what happens when it comes to round 7 right now. Alright, this is the final round, and right now Arthur has 3 points, Edward has 1, Gordon and Boko have 1, and then Henry, Spencer, Stepney, and Duck, I guess, have 0 points, so we'll see if anyone else can get another point, or maybe Arthur get another one. If he gets 4 points, that'll put him, I'm not sure, I think so, 4 or 5 is the top someone's gotten. Oh, Henry tries to take down Arthur. Oh, Arthur had his back wheels off but recovered. Edward is down. Henry is in trouble. He gets back on. Oh, he collides with Arthur. He's fallen down. Stepney and Spencer both to take each other down, I think. Boko clears the tracks and pushes Arthur and Henry off, so we have Gordon, Boko, and Duck. Gordon and Boko both have points on the board, and it looks like they might be going for a collision. Boko and Gordon. Oh, Boko's off the tracks. What a brutal takedown by Gordon. Now we just got Gordon and Duck. Gordon has a point. He might be trying to go for 2nd place because he can't quite catch up to Arthur. And Duck almost won a previous round but lost to Arthur, so we'll see how this turns out, and they're just going to miss, and I think Gordon's going to just chase after Duck. I don't know if they're going to collide at the cross track. It's going to be close, but nope. And Gordon is just chasing after Duck, but the engine pushing the other usually falls off first, so this I'd be careful, Gordon, but we'll see if you manage to pull it off. And okay, I warned you about this, Gordon. And Gordon has his front wheels off. Maybe he can recover. And okay, so Gordon's off the tracks, and I think one of his lamp iron things has actually caught Duck's coupling, and Duck cannot get freed up. So you can just see Duck's coupling is caught on Gordon's lamp iron. Nub thingies, and he has lifted his back wheels off and he can't quite go, so that is very interesting. But since Gordon's half of Gordon's wheels are off the tracks, I think we should give this point to Duck, because if Gordon hadn't captured Duck and refused to let him go, then I think Duck would still be going. So even though they're both on the tracks, well, Duck is mostly on the track, so final call, we're giving the point to Duck. Nice try, Gordon, but Duck will get the final point, so let's get them in the middle for a final recap and photo shoot. And the winner of Crash City Requested episode 132 is Arthur. So he didn't have any points going into like round 4 and stuff or something, and then he got 3 points in a row, and that put him in the lead, and he actually won. So that's the final scoreboard. So Arthur 3 points is the winner. Then Duck at the last round got a point. Then Gordon, Edward, and Boko also all got a point too. So congratulations to each of them. Unfortunately, Henry, Stepney, and Spencer did not get any points, so better luck next time to them, but the winner today is Arthur. So once again, good job to Arthur. Good competitor as always, and good performance, and good crashes by everyone too. So yeah, pretty good competition, I think. So anyways, for the rest of the week, pretty much usual schedule on Box Center or something on Tuesday, and then another episode of Crash City something on Thursday, and we'll see what we can do for the weekend. So yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed this competition. If you have any other requests or suggestions for Crash City or other videos, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Troublesome Truck signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.